And Avery Bradley says, I don't want to play, everybody's going to say, we get it. It's awesome. But it doesn't make the Lakers better. You know what I mean?
No.
So I think publicly we're all going to say the right thing, right? But do you think if you were a star player and somebody bailed, that there may be a little chasm here, a little bit of, come on, man, this is tough for all of us going on in the league?
Well, look, the fact that Avery Bradley is not playing because of family issues, that's a little bit different. And I think you got to be pretty cold and callous to question a guy when his son has a respiratory illness, and that's the reason he's not playing. So that said, I do think it just depends on the star, Colin. Like we saw, just Kevin Durant said he may not have played, and I get it. It's easy to say when you're injured. Kyrie Irving saying he would not have played as well. But so those are guys, though, that understand the hesitation, the apprehension that certain guys have in playing. And I don't think they're the only stars. I believe there are other stars who are playing, but who are a bit hesitant and who are a bit concerned. And I think a star like that would understand an Avery Bradley situation. With LeBron James, he's never questioned whether or not he was going to play, and he's in a different place in his career. For LeBron, I don't think it's his last chance to win a championship, but it is one of his last chances to win it, whereas virtually all of the other superstars are younger and have other opportunities where they can win it. So with a guy like LeBron who knows that he needs all hands on deck and he's all in, you wonder, would he, I haven't talked to him and I don't know how he feels about it, but you do wonder if, clearly it's a hit to the Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be tough for them to overcome.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure publicly a lot of people say stuff publicly, and I'm sure LeBron does support his teammate, but let's be honest about this. This morning, the Clippers now are better than the Lakers. We thought they were better before, and I don't think this helps the team, right? Like he's a veteran. He's smart. He's LeBron's kind of dependable two-way player.
Yep.
They're not the same team this morning.
Colin, I picked the Clippers, early in the season to win it all. And the reason there were two main things, their depth and their dog, meaning I think they're hungrier. I think up and down the roster, they've got more dogs in their lineup than the Lakers do. Well, one of those dogs was Avery Bradley.
Yeah.
He's a guy that's mentally tough, that plays, as you said, both ends, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league and a 3-and-D guy. Remember, the one time this year in 3 games that they beat the Clippers, Avery Bradley hit 6 threes, scored 24 points. So this is big, and you look at that depth, and they're going to add J.R. Smith or whoever. They're not going to make up for what Avery Bradley gives them. So, look, is it impossible for the Lakers to overcome? No. They have 2 of the best 3 players in a series with the Clippers and LeBron and AD. But the depth difference has just widened. And then again, that dog difference, in my opinion, has widened.
Yeah, I'm watching some Avery. He's a two-way player. And a lot of guys in this league are not two-way players. And Avery's smart. He's a veteran. He's a two-way guy. We're not saying he shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying that, you understand now some of these stars, their windows are closing. Zion's fascinating to me because I said this yesterday. James Harden doesn't want to be the face of the league. Westbrook's not good with the media. Kawhi doesn't talk. Sometimes the best player, Tim Duncan or Kareem, is not the face of the league. I think if LeBron retired tomorrow, for the next 7 years, I think Zion's going to be the face of the league. He's averaging 24 points, 8 rebounds, 59% shooting is a baby. What do you make of this bubble for him? Reportedly he's in good shape?
Yeah, and that's great because with young guys, especially guys that if they eat the wrong thing, their bodies can blow up. You wonder how will they handle the 3-4 months away. I wondered it with Joel Embiid, and it looks like he's in pretty good shape, but that's another guy you wondered about. So if Zion comes back in shape, that speaks to not only how he is physically, but mentally where he's at, a maturity, a responsibility that he has to take care of his body. So I like that. Face of the league, look, there's no doubt that he will be one of them. The question will be how much winning he can do. And he's in that honeymoon phase where the winning isn't a big deal. But I do think, Colin, he's got to improve in the rebounding. You upped him a notch when you said 8. He's averaging, I think, a tad below 7. But I'll give you that because I know you like the kid. But I got to see a little better rebounding and defense. And I'm not holding it against him as a youngster that doesn't defend. Very few youngsters enter the NBA defending, especially ones that are great offensively. LeBron wasn't much of a defender early in his career. So I think Zion will improve. He's in the right situation as far as his teammates. Lonzo Ball's almost a perfect point guard for him. Drew Holiday's a veteran. So he's in a good situation. It would be phenomenal if they could make the playoffs. And that's going to be a tough chore because they're 3.5 games back with 8 to play. But if they could, that would be a great step in the right direction. And then next year, the goal becomes not just get to the playoffs, but actually begin to make a little noise once you get there.
Finally, let's say LeBron wins it. And I've said this before, if LeBron wins as a Laker, as a Cav, and as a Miami Heat, that Jordan documentary is going to lose some of its zip. Let's just say he wins it. What's it do for his legacy?
It's huge. There are several things. Number one, he would now join Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as 2 of the top 3 players to make it to 10 NBA finals. I know he will have lost 6, but just to get to 10 NBA finals is phenomenal. The only player who will have led their team to more finals would be Bill Russell with 12. So that would be big. But here's the other thing, Colin. In this GOAT conversation and legacy talk, memorable moments and storylines are huge. We still remember what about Jordan? The shrug. Wow. I don't know what's going on. I'm hot from 3. I hit 7 threes in the first half against Portland. We remember those moments, and LeBron will have had 2 of the most memorable storybook finals championships in NBA history. Obviously, the one in Cleveland, where it was the first championship for the city in 52 years. They came back from a 3-1 deficit, only team ever to do that. They would have beat a 73 win team. He's at the most iconic block shot in NBA history. Throw in another finals against Golden State that he averaged a triple-double. And then this in the season. Remember what LeBron said shortly after the tragedy with Kobe Bryant. God gave me big shoulders for a reason. He was saying, I will carry us. We remember his speech of the game where he talked to the Lakers fans about Kobe. If he could deliver LA a championship in the year of Kobe's death, in the year of COVID, the COVID pandemic, that would be as memorable as any NBA finals out there. And he's already got another one that's arguably the most memorable. So I think it would be huge for LeBron's legacy and strengthen his argument in the GOAT talk for sure.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.